Hey friends, Happy New Year. Oh my goodness, it is the beginning of 2024. Now, I meant to come on here and do like an ending message for the collective the day before New Year's Eve, but I had a ton of stuff happen and I wasn't able to get here. And then I was going to do a video yesterday where I was going to kind of do like a little show and tell with some of the things that I got for Christmas, but I'm still waiting on something to show up. So I'm going to go ahead and hold off on that as well. Instead, what I decided to do is come back. I am continually receiving this message from Spirit that it is being put upon me, a task to go ahead and try to help others to recognize, use, facilitate, grow their intuition. So that's what I'm back again to do again today. And again, I did a video like this a week or two ago, where I brought this deck. This is called the Synchronicity Oracle. In that, if you want to, you can go back and watch that video. The title of that video is Spirit Told Me to Do This. So, same thing I explained in that video. The concept of this oracle is a little different than a regular oracle deck. And with this one, we're looking for matching images, and therein lies our message. So, rather than pulling one card with one beautiful image with a corresponding message in the book, we're going to pull two cards and find out synchronistically which image will match. All of these cards are just full of images, and every single card, every pull, there's going to be a matching image on the next card. It's just the way it works. So let's go ahead and see. Speaking to my guides, my guardians, my protectors, I'm speaking to the angels and the ancestors of the love and light only, and the great source creator God, asking for help right now to do what I've been tasked with, asking for a beautiful message to share with the collective. Which image do they need to focus on in this here and now moment? Which image should we focus on now in this here and now moment? Okay, so I actually had both of them come out at once, and I'm looking at them trying to find the matching image in them. Wait a minute. Oh, I see it. I couldn't see it at first. Okay, I see it. So I'm going to show you the first card. Okay, here's the first one. All right, so we've got a axe. We've got some kind. I know that this has a name, but I'm not exactly 100% sure what it's called. But it is the geometric design. We'll just call it that. Then we've got the scales, which the scales resonate for me because in tarot, the scales is the Justice card, which is the 11th card, and Justice is, which is Libra energy, and I'm Libra, so that resonates for me. Then we've got what looks like a handheld mirror. We've got a oar for a boat, or an anchor. Sorry, anchor for a boat. We've got these little guys here again, the little skeleton guys. This was the one we picked in our last video like this. And we've got the alien guy. Now, did I get them all? Okay, so take a good look at this card. Just look closely at each image. Okay. Now close your eyes. Look through your third eye, okay? And whatever image pops up through your third eye, that's probably the right one. Always go with your first, unless your second, unless the second image or the second choice is very predominant. Usually it's our first choice that is speaking to us. Okay, so go ahead, close your eyes, see all these images in your head. Let your brain stop on just one. Make sure you're looking through your third eye, just one of those images. I'm going to show it one more time. Okay. All right. Are you ready? Here's the card. So, can you guys find the matching image? It took me a minute. It's the alien guy. Okay, so let's go to the book and let's find out what the name of this image is. It is extraterrestrial, and it is on page 36, which adds up to a 9, which adds up to a 3. 3 is your circle of support. It is your spirit guides. It is your guardians, your protectors, and also your circle of support here on Earth in your human body. So let's see. The keywords for the extraterrestrial are outsider, space, travel, identity, and shyness. So we're going to go to page 36 here. And here we are. Oop, one more. It's so funny because I just turned to page 38 and it said glasses. And I was thinking right when I turned to that, synchronicities, this is my intuition here. I was thinking right when I saw it say glasses, I was thinking right when I recognized that word, man, I wish I had my glasses. Because these are tiny words and hard to read. Okay, so extraterrestrial. Like I said, the keywords are outsider, space, travel, identity, and shyness. Okay, so the symbolism. Whether or not extraterrestrial life exists, which we know it does now, that has been absolutely recognized that they do exist. The concept of aliens reminds us that our own identity is a construct, and how we see the world is often biased based on our cultural upbringing. Just as the Europeans were aliens when they arrived in North America, outsiders have the potential to bring both knowledge and represent a threat. Ooh, that's deep. That's really deep. Okay, so I'm looking through my intuition to find this message, and what I'm picking up on is that we need to be both open to receive new knowledge, learn new beliefs, new belief systems. We're going to be open to receive this from new individuals or alien individuals, maybe new people to our country, maybe be open to and receptive to receive learning and guidance that happens in other cultures, and apply some of those things towards our own culture or integrate them, but also be leery. Don't believe everything you're told. Research the things that you're told. Don't just take someone's word for it. Go look for the facts and research. Do your own due diligence, but do try to keep an open mind with just a little bit of caution being pointed out. So that's what the message is today with the alien. It's just be open-minded to things that are outside of your realm of reality, that come into your realm of reality, and at the same time, just be cautious. Don't believe everything you hear, but be willing to hear anything. This is beautiful. What a beautiful message. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, today I did something a little different, and I brought in the Crystal Medicine Oracle as well, because I would like to get a validator message, or maybe an additional message. So, again, asking my angels, my ancestors, my guardians, my protectors, any high vibrational beings of love and light only, and our beautiful, great source light creator God. What follow-up message do I need to share with the collective regarding being open-minded yet cautious? What do I need? Which, it's funny because for me that kind of ties into the whole concept of this video, being open-minded. That's what working with your intuition is. So that makes a lot of sense. Okay, and we got card number 29, which adds up to 11. And we've got soul retrieval. And middle world is, the message is coming from the middle world, soul retrieval. And let's go and read the message that comes with that. I think I've only pulled this, card one other time since I've owned this deck. So I don't quite remember it. Okay, so here we go. Here is soul retrieval. It says, you have attracted this card today as there is an opportunity for you to receive a soul retrieval healing. Throughout life, we all at some point experience a trauma that can create a fracture in our energy. Most people can look back on their life and pinpoint an experience that shaped them differently and caused them to relate to life in a different way. When we experience a frightening event or a trauma, a piece of us, a positive aspect, is frozen and left in that time and place within the energy body. Healers and shamans work powerfully to heal these fractures using a process called soul retrieval. This is where they travel through timelines to the spirit world to retrieve this energy and bring it back into the physical and into the present moment, where this energy can heal the original fracture as on a deep level. Do you feel like a part of you is missing? Do you have a memory of a trauma that keeps raising its head? Do you feel unsettled and as though you're in need of some healing? Now is the time to reconnect. Wow, this is a big one. Okay. To reconnect to that positive energy that you had before the traumatic experience. It's time to heal this old trauma so you can free yourself from the fragmented energy in your life. It's time to reclaim this aspect of yourself and live your life with a deeper sense of peace. Make sure to do the ceremony to assist you in this process, or find a healer or a shaman to work with you. It comes with a ceremony, a guide to a ceremony here, which I'm not going to read this. I will just take a screenshot of it and stick it on the end of this video. And if you feel like this message is for you or resonates for you on any level and you feel like you need to do this ceremony, there you go. It'll be right there, or you can just skip over it. So the medicine that comes with the message here that says middle world. Okay, so first of all, let's speak about the soul retrieval. Okay, very much goes with the same theme of the being open-minded, okay, but being cautious. So be open-minded enough that you, and do enough research if you're going to go out and find yourself a shaman or a healer that's going to help you to go and retrieve these fractured pieces of your soul. Make sure you do a lot of research, because there are a lot of frauds out there. But I've actually had soul retrieval 3 times in my life. I actually had to go back and retrieve a piece of myself, of my energy, that I left on an operating table when I had a big portion of my identity removed from my physical body. This was when I had a hysterectomy, and I didn't realize that I had left behind some very vital and important energy and walked away with a fracture. Caused me a lot of issues in many different ways. I'm not going to go into that right now, but I actually had the help of a shaman to help me retrieve that piece of myself and heal that trauma. And it was an amazing experience. So if you're feeling like there's something happened at some pivotal point in your life, in your past, maybe it just happened today, maybe it was when you were a child, but if you feel like there's some kind of a traumatic event that broke you, you really need to think about going back and retrieving that energy, the good energy you were feeling right before that happened, and grab that, because it gets kind of frozen in time and sits, bonded or corded to that traumatic event. That is when I know I come on my videos, I talk about cutting cords, severing cords to do shadow work. This is definitely shadow work. This is pointing out. But there are, if you can look back and you think about something that happened at a pivotal point in your life that changed you, that broke you, and you feel like you lost a part of yourself in that traumatic event or that situation that took place, your spirit is telling you in this here and now moment that you are in need of some healing, some trauma healing, and some soul pieces of your soul need to be retrieved and brought back to the whole. Okay, so the middle world, it says, the middle world is another world the shamans would journey into to receive specific medicine and energy for healing. This world is the spiritual realm of the physical plane, or the non-ordinary reality. Healers and shamans would travel there to reconnect to the spirits of everything in nature and receive the energy medicine of things such as the mountains, planets, crystals, moon, sun, the elements, trees, and everything that exists on the earthly plane. You can also travel down through the timeline in the middle world to connect to the energy of the experiences that have happened in your life. Many healers work within this realm to facilitate soul retrieval and heal issues and traumas of the past and future. You can travel to this world by calling upon your power animal, whatever your I don't know if you're aware of what your animal guide is, or your spirit animal. People call it different things. This is calling for a connection to maybe that. It says so. Okay, you can travel to this world by calling upon your power animal, closing your eyes, and dropping into a trance-like state, that with the intention of traveling to this sacred realm and allowing your spirit to leave your body. So what they're saying is you need to go into a meditative state, a trans-meditative state. Call on your spirit animal before you go in and ask for their help and guidance, and then drop down into this state to be guided to those places in time where these traumas took place, so that you can retrieve that part of your soul, of your energy. Okay, so that's a beautiful, beautiful message. So we need to be open-minded. We need to realize that there are pieces of ourself that we've left behind in traumatic situations that need to be retrieved, so that we can come back to the whole of ourselves. Also, too, though, be very cautious. Be careful who you trust in when you go and seek out this type of medicine. There are a lot of shysters out there who take advantage of people who are in a vulnerable situation or moment, or just going and exploring things they don't understand 100%. There's a lot of shysters out there, so be very careful, please. If there's anybody out there who would like some help with maybe doing a bit of some soul retrieval, and you need any help and you want to contact me privately so that I can help guide you through this, please feel free to email me. Here's my email, and I look forward to hearing from you. All right, guys, thank you so much for joining me for another message from Spirit. Keep working on that intuition, guys. Really do, okay? It's time. It's time. The planet is shifting into a different energetic place, and it is much more common nowadays for people to recognize that they do have a sixth sense. It has been laying dormant since they were born into a human body, but it is time now. The planet is in an energetic vibration where it is time that we start recognizing, using, growing, and learning how to come from a place of intuition first, and then I guess consider everything else secondly. And for me, that's what brings me success in my life, is that I trust my intuition explicitly. I work from my intuition. Everything comes from my intuition. So I don't make choices without talking to my intuition, without listening to my intuition and listening for messages. And your intuition is where your spirit guides, the great source light creator, all the angels and the ancestors of the love and light, that's where they will come to try to speak to you and connect with you and help you to grow spiritually. So be open-minded and ready to receive that, but be careful who you trust. All right, guys, love you so much. Hope everybody out there is having a beautiful day. I'm sending you so much love and light and the highest vibes. Oh, and I know this is something I keep reminding myself to do every time I do a video, and I forget until after I'm done and I'm editing. Please don't forget to like, share, subscribe if you haven't already, and thank you so much for your support on my channel. I do this for you. Love you guys. Have a great day. Namaste.